From amidst the city's 7+ hills, welcome to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running to Paycor Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Now Penix off the play action. That's caught. He finds Allen Lazard. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Again, it's Robinson. And this time he gets in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded at the 7. Dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11.
Right to the air, Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Second down now, 7 to go.
11 MT. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
On 2, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
11, top. Here we go, here we go. Dot. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
They'll throw, third and long. It's caught, Chase has it. He gets loose down the right side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Here we go. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
From the red zone on first. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Tootin will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
Gun, gun. 12, 12. Right, 80. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Falcons take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
On first down, here's Penix. Taking a shot deep here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be second down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
On second down, Robinson. And he gets him around 6 there. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Penix on third down. Dumps it off to Robinson. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
For and taken. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
On 1, ready?
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has it in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80, 11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, check. Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Panther Street. Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Robinson again here on second. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
17 yards. First down, Falcons.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Fights his way through a tackle. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Play action. Here's Penix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Penix working from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 7.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On one, right?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11. 180. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. He's trying to push the field. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They're set up at the 35 now.
29 yards. First down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Breaks the tackle. Keeps himself upright. All the way, and that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
Bengals 7.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. Dancing past him. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
11, 11. Here we go. Push, push. Stop. 180. Stop.
Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. That's incomplete left side. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Finds Chase on the slant. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On one, right?
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Gun, gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. He's got it. Breaks through and breaks away. Keeps it moving. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game in the first half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Shoots away from one. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him.
Ready, ready.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. In motion, a tight end left.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Penix on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Penix is going to throw again. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 13-point lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13, big 13.
Burrow setting the throw. This is Cooper working the left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals in need of some points before the break. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow dumps it off to his running back. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second down give to Tootin. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Mr. Set.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. And a nice little run there. Gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On point, ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Oh, here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He gets it to Fant. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Here we go.
Play action now. Burrow. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 1-score game before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and then get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Gun. 11 empty.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Here we go. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. just shy of the 40. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's get set. Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Done.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He's got it in the red zone. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
12. Done.
Tilton on 1st and 10. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
180. What is that? Done.
Burrow from the gun. Open tunnel now, and the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. He did him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go. 12. 11. Done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10.
On 1st down, here's Penix. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Check go.
Try and run here with Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Staying with Robinson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Set. 79 Broncos. 18, right here. Go.
And going play fake with Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Left side cut by Lazard. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Penix now on first down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. To give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Falcons with the football. They're leading, but not by a ton. No connection on the last play, and out third down. And again, it's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80. 12, 12, 12. That.
Going play action here. Burrow. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
11 MT.
Burrow to the air now. Outright, Cooper's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Chase Brown, his intended target, out of the backfield. And it sets up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
11, 11, 11. Wide 80.
Burrow setting to throw. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had here, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
11 MT. Tate. It's just set. Hey, can. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
Third and long for him here. Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Stop.
Desperation time here. Brought in. He dodged the tackle. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
19 Tiger. 65.
Robinson on the inside give. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70.
They kick the running back in motion. Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
On 1, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Gun, 12. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
Here we go.
line.
Now Burrow. That throw behind his intended target.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Catch made. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On 1, ready?
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
11 MT, take. Let's get set.
Again, it's Burrow. Burrow is caught. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. Right in. Shot.
Sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
To the air again. It's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Completed to his running back. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals 14 points back. This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He gets it to Fant. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
11, MT, Kate.
First down, Burrow to throw. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 28.
Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Running here with Bijan. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
At the 4-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll kneel it down as we get close to just 50 seconds remaining. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, Every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start, it's all about how you finish.